Take a breath through the halls of time, where stories rest and voices chime. The whispering archive, where the past softly speaks through ancient tales and silent streets. A world of history, calm and deep.
Chapter 1. A city frozen in time. In the hush of forgotten ruins, a voice begins to rise from the ash, not with fire, but with memory. Come closer, breathe slowly. Let the dust of centuries settle around you. This is the Whispering Archive. Close your eyes and listen. Imagine the soft breeze over the Bay of Naples. The scent of salt and warm stone drifts through the morning air. Somewhere a gull calls. Somewhere a fountain sings. It is the year 79 AD, and you are walking through the Roman city of Herculaneum. The streets are narrow but clean, lined with polished stones. Children laugh behind garden walls. Olive oil merchants stack amphorae in the shade. In the distance, you hear a chisel tapping marble. And above you, silent, unmoving, Mount Vesuvius watches. The people here do not fear it. They live in its shadow. They pray to their gods. They read philosophy in shaded atriums. Herculaneum is quieter than Pompeii, more elegant, more refined. This is a place of libraries, of statues and scrolls, a place where silence means wisdom. You pass a villa. Inside, mosaic floors gleam like wet glass. There is music, soft and slow. A woman reads aloud in Greek. Her voice echoes in the columns. You pause. You breathe in the jasmine. You are safe, but not for long, because the mountain is stirring. The earth has begun to tremble. Unlike Pompeii, where ash will fall like snow, Herculaneum will be drowned in fire, in steam, in mud. A boiling flood of volcanic matter will rush down these very streets. It will fill every room, seal every doorway, and turn the city to stone. But in doing so, it will preserve tables, beds, paintings, bread in the oven, a sandal on the floor, and somewhere, beneath it all, beneath centuries of earth and silence, a room of knowledge will remain, a hidden library, full of ancient scrolls, charred, curled, silent, but still alive, waiting. More than 1,800 scrolls lay sealed in silence. They looked like charcoal, black, brittle, curled like sleeping snakes. They were not burned completely. They had carbonized, preserved by fire. The heat from Vesuvius had not destroyed them. It had sealed them. Trapped inside these scrolls were the words of poets, philosophers, and lost thinkers. Words written in ink the eye could no longer see, but still there, waiting, locked in time, as if the mountain itself had chosen to protect them. They lay quiet, silent, but they had not forgotten how to speak. Chapter 3. Whispers from the Burnt Words. For centuries, the scrolls were untouched. charred, delicate, curled tight like sleeping creatures. Scholars tried, but many failed. Some scrolls were unrolled by hand and crumbled to dust. Others were moistened, flattened, peeled like fruit. Each method left scars, but then the whispers began, faint and fragile. Words appeared, lines of thought, echoes of lives once lived. The scrolls spoke Greek, not Latin. They held philosophical texts, writings of the Epicureans, reflections on life, death, and the nature of reality. One name returned again and again: Philodemus, a poet, a thinker, a friend to the past. His words, once whispered across marble halls, now whispered again, through ash and silence. They spoke of ethics, of desire, of gods who did not interfere. They told of mortality and the pursuit of tranquility. Ideas last read, before the mountain roared, but so many scrolls remain unread, still curled, still silent, waiting for another voice to set them free. Chapter 4. Science and Shadows, the Modern Decryption. Now, nearly 2,000 years later, the scrolls awaken once more. Not by hand, not by fire, but by light and code. CT scanners, once used to see within the body, now look inside the charred remains of thought. Puberty. They see layers of papyrus, pressed tight by heat and time. Hyperspectral imaging reveals the invisible, ink that the eye cannot see. And then the machines begin to read. Artificial intelligence, machine learning, a mind built from numbers. Letter by letter, word by word, a whisper turns into a voice. At first, just a few phrases, then a sentence, then a paragraph. Some are still fragments, pieces of thoughts, like broken pottery. But within those fragments is the soul of a civilization, and something else, a spark. The scrolls are not just history, they are human. Chapter 5. A Library Reborn. Could they all be read one day? Could more scrolls still lie buried beneath untouched corners of the villa? Some believe they do, hidden beneath 20 meters of volcanic stone, waiting in silence. A second library, a deeper chamber, labyrinth robotic excavators, delicate arms and eyes of glass, carefully lifting what no hand dares touch. The possibility stirs the imagination. What if there were lost works by Sophocles? What if unknown philosophies still slumber there? What if a forgotten emperor wrote letters that never reached their reader? This is not only archaeology, this is resurrection. From ash and silence, a library reborn. Chapter 6. Silence still speaks, the echoes remain. Herculaneum sleeps beneath time and stone. The city does not speak loudly. Its voice is not one of shouts or trumpets. It whispers. Through the cracks of buried doorways, through the breath of scrolls not yet read, it reminds us, fire does not only destroy, it preserves. The library beneath the ash still waits. It teaches without a sound. Even now, after 2,000 years, its silence still speaks. We listen, we learn, and we remember. Close your eyes, breathe in the dust of centuries, and listen to the library of ash. And so the scrolls return to silence, but not to oblivion. For every whisper unearthed is a soul unforgotten until the next page turns. Keep listening to the whispering archive.